Please break down Martin Butler's philosophy.
Martin Butler's philosophy, as reflected in A Minority Interest and his broader body of work, is grounded in an unflinching examination of human existence, emphasizing a realistic, often harsh view of life, survival, and consciousness. His approach is highly influenced by existentialism, materialism, and a deep skepticism of conventional belief about spirituality, morality, and the self. Below is a breakdown of the key elements of Butler's philosophy. 1. Life as a self-optimizing machine. Butler views life as mechanical and driven by the self-optimization of organisms. He argues that organisms, including humans, are fundamentally programmed for survival and reproduction. The process of life, from his perspective, is not about discovering higher truths or pursuing enlightenment, but about ensuring the survival of the species through efficiency, cunning, and resource acquisition. Survival machines, humans, like other species, are shaped by natural selection to enhance their survival and reproductive success. This means that we are cogs in a larger machine operating out of instinct and evolutionary imperative. Perceptive nature, humans have developed language and cognitive abilities in large part because of the need to deceive others in the evolutionary sense. Deceit, manipulation, and self-interest are tools to ensure survival. 2. Emotions as indicators of survival status. In Butler's view, emotions are not deeply spiritual or meaningful phenomena, but are biologically driven reactions to the status of survival. Mechanistic emotions like anger, fear, love, or jealousy exist to respond to environmental cues that either enhance or threaten one's survival and reproduction chances. Pain and pleasure. Emotional pain signals a diminished survival status, e.g. loss, fear, rejection, while pleasure indicates enhanced survival or reproductive fitness, e.g. satisfaction, love, success. The illusion of free will. Butler takes a deterministic view of human behavior. According to him, the notion of free will is an illusion. Causal chain. Every thought, action, and decision is a result of prior causes, biological, environmental, and social. Just as the machine operates according to its design, humans operate according to the evolutionary processes that shape them. No moral responsibility. If humans have no true free will, then praise and blame for actions become meaningless. Since all actions stem from prior causes in the individual's biology and environment, guilt, shame, and moral responsibility lose their basis. It's the absurdity of meaning and purpose. Butler rejects the idea that life has inherent meaning and purpose. This is a key point in his nihilistic stance. Anthropomorphizing existence, humans often project purpose and meaning onto existence because of their need for direction and understanding. However, Butler argues life simply is, it's not working towards some grand divine purpose. The idea of meaning is a human invention, often used to cope with the suffering inherent in existence. Survival focus. The only purpose nature has is the perpetuation of life, the survival of the individual and the species. This purpose is cold and moral and indifferent to personal desires or the pursuit of happiness. 5. The self is an illusion. Butler challenges the concept of the self as a permanent, independent entity. No permanent self. The self is a mental construct shaped by thoughts and emotions. There is no unchanging I at the core of experience. This aligns with philosophical traditions like Spinoza, who saw the mind as simply a set of interactions without any central self. Ego and identification. A belief in a solid, unchanging self leads to attachment, suffering, and frustration. In his philosophy, Butler suggests we should disidentify from this illusion of the self to find a more peaceful existence. 6. Truth and reality. Butler is deeply skeptical of the concept of objective truth and argues that our understanding of the world is always filtered through our biological and psychological lenses. What we perceive as truth is just a mental construct designed to serve the body's survival, not to reveal the true nature of the universe. No absolute truth in line with existential thinkers and philosophers like Nietzsche. Butler argues that truth is subjective and based on individual perspectives. There is no ultimate truth, only human perceptions shaped by desires and survival meaning.